Alright, in this video I'm going to do a movement guide. I'm just going to go over some techniques, slide cancelling, bunny hopping, dolphin diving, and some combos just to kind of like make your gameplay look flashier. Number one is slide cancelling. It's slide, hold aim, melee, and then whatever your jump button is. So slide, aim, melee, jump. And you can cancel the slide at any point, so you could do a long slide like that, a short one like this, whichever one you want. The easiest way to do it is just, as long as you're holding aim when you press melee, it will cancel the slide. Number two is bunny hopping. Bunny hopping is very simple. It's just tapping your jump button twice. It's all timing. If you don't do it right, it'll look like that. So you get no momentum. You get the timing right, it will carry your momentum, and that's what a good bunny hop looks like. You can get more than one as long as you time them right, which that's something you couldn't do on MWII 2019. So that's bunny hopping. Number three is dolphin diving, which is literally just holding circle while sprinting. It's not really that useful. You can't shoot straight away from it, but there are cases where it is useful to find a hill. So if the enemy is below me, I can dolphin dive over them and then, shoot back. And the last thing is combos. Combos are not necessary, but they do kind of make your game look flashier. So combos, doing 360s every now and then, YYing, meleeing into a slide, so you jump 360, melee, slide cancel. So jump, melee, slide cancel. So combos, they just kind of make your game look smoother. They're good for clips. So if someone's around the corner, I could do this, a slide cancel into a bunny hop, dolphin diving, spamming jump. All those are combos, and I do recommend combos, but before you jump into combos, I would just recommend getting the hang of slide cancelling, bunny hopping. Those are really the two main ones that you're gonna need to actually get better as a movement player. And yeah, that's a movement guide for the beta, at least. I'm gonna go into my settings now, and I'm gonna show you the settings I use are my settings. So my controller, I'm on controller, obviously. I do play flipped, so I play claw. Anyone that plays claw knows that it's much easier to play flipped. I do play 2020 sense, 1.0 ADS sense. Don't put a multiplier on your sensitivity, or at least I don't recommend it, because if your sensitivity is different every time you move your stick, you're never going to learn your sense. So yeah, I don't recommend a sensitivity multiplier, but this is my sensitivity. Automatic tack sprint, this is a must if you want to have faster gameplay, have better movement. It's just way easier with automatic tack sprint. And my advanced settings, I do have aim assist on. If you don't have aim assist on, turn it on. Default aim assist, I haven't really messed around with these. I just play default, it works. Now, aim response curve, I recommend dynamic. It says reverse S-curve mapping, which doesn't make any sense to anyone, but basically what it means is the less you move your stick, the slower your sense. The more you move your stick, the faster your sense. Why this is beneficial is if the enemy's far away, they're a little small dot, you're only moving your stick a tiny bit. So it helps to have that slower sensitivity. You can hit way more shots, and then obviously up close, the enemy could jump across your screen. You need to have faster sense. So the more you move your joystick, the faster your sense will be. These are the rest of my sensitivities. Dead zone. Dead zone, once again, there's no best dead zone. I play 0.05, but if your controller drifts, higher it might stop the drifting. These are the rest of my settings. Just feel free to screenshot anything or pause the video. And now I'm going to just go into graphics. On-demand texture streaming, I have that off. There was a glitch in Warzone that crashed your game if you had it on, so I just keep it off. Motion blur, I think it looks better on. You can turn it off if you want. Film grain, put that at 0. It just makes the game look a bit weird. Depth of field, I don't know what that does, I just turned it on. Field of view, 120, should be on 120. This game has FOV on console. 100% higher FOV as much as you can. It's an advantage. As you can see on the picture here, that's 80, which was MWII 2019, and this is 120, so you can see so much more to the left, right, up, down. It will help you. Affected FOV, as you can see in the picture, you want that on. It basically keeps your FOV when you aim down sights. Weapon field of view, I have that wide. I just think it looks better. That's preference. And lastly, my audio settings. I'm not going to explain any of these except effects. Make sure your effects volume is at 100. That's footsteps. So that's footsteps, gunshots and all that, but footsteps mainly. Make sure your effects volume is at 100. I'm not really going to go in depth with any of these, but feel free to copy them if you want. And that's my settings. If you enjoyed this, just subscribe, like the video, comment. Helps get the video out there on the recommended and all that. So yeah.